All right, what's up, guys? Good morning. Let a few of you guys get on here. It happened overnight. So I woke up this morning to somebody congratulating me on 10,000 subscribers, which is super awesome. I've been out of cell service for a couple days, so it's kind of cool to come back and see that we hit this major milestone for the shop and for the channel. And so I wanted to just go live this morning and kind of celebrate with you guys, and also talk to you a little bit about what's coming up with the channel, what you guys can expect from the shop. Talk a little bit about our journey on YouTube, as well as drink my coffee before the mate before the shop opens up here. So cool. I think I'm all set up. Is there anybody watching? If you guys just comment over there so I know it's all working, I'd appreciate that. I just got done with Labor Day. Hopefully you guys had a good one. We went up to Lake Alpine. All right, cool. I see you guys over there. Went up to Lake Alpine and took my family canoeing. And then we camped out at a friend's cabin. And we had all 5 of us in a 4-man tent, which was pretty cozy. So yeah, guys, 10,000 subscribers. That was a huge milestone for me. I thought if the channel ever got there that it would kind of be self-sustaining and really grow and kind of become its own thing. And here we are, 10,000 subscribers. And it's been, I don't know, I feel like I started taking the YouTube channel serious about a year ago. Tried to do that with weekly uploads, giveaways, a variety of content, and it grew exponentially. So it was about January, I think, when I've got our 10,000 or our 1,000 subscriber notification, and I thought that was like a huge deal. I remember I was in the bed of my truck. We were camping out at Crab Fest, and we hit that milestone, and just being blown away, and thought like, man, where can this go? How can this continue to grow? And never thought that I'd be sitting here in September, first week of September, at 10,000 subscribers. We had been doing it like a slow grind for almost a year to get to that 1,000 mark. And then it just was like, boom, boom, boom. We hit 5,000, I think, back in June or July. And here we are 2 months later, we're already celebrating 10,000. Man, where can this thing go? So I appreciate all your guys' support, watching the channel, commenting on the videos, sharing the videos with your friends, reaching out to me too. That is so cool. I can't tell you how many emails I get of people just saying, hey, Dan, you helped me buy my first kayak. You helped me get the right paddle. And I really, really appreciate that, you guys. Just, letting us know that what we're doing out here in California is affecting people all across the country, all across the world. I mean, I've sent stickers out to a guy in Ireland and Dubai and you name it. So we appreciate that a lot. So let's see. Road to 10,000 subscribers. I kind of wanted to talk about that. I touched on it a little bit. But what I really feel like was our big kind of point. What's up, everyone? I see you guys in the comment section. Cayman Islands, see, all over the world. Our big point was when we did that top 10 kayaks under $1,000 video. And also that was the point where I was like, man, this could really be something, because I remember lining those up on a winter day. Nothing was going on at the shop. And I was at the point I was like, I'm going to go home early because there's nothing going on. And it was at that point I was like, you know what if I just, like, the shop was already in shambles. I'm like, what if I just lined up our top 10 kayaks under $1,000, took my cell phone, and I had it mounted on an X-Grip to a Boondocks landing gear. And I was like, I'm just going to, like, walk around and talk about these 10 kayaks and put it out there on the internet and just show people, hey, we have a lot of kayaks under $1,000. Because people always thought of us as this high-end kayak shop, out of touch, out of reach. And really, I've always tried to be that kayak shop for the people, like to get somebody that's, maybe they bought their first kayak at Walmart and they're ready to take the next step up. I want our shop to be the shop that comes to mind when they think about this. So, we shot that video, and immediately it got more views than I ever thought possible. That video is almost at 400,000 views, I think 380 or something. And that showed me the power of YouTube. I still didn't understand YouTube, but I was like, wow, this has the potential to reach a lot of people. So it was that year that I actually had some surgery, and I was laid up for about a week, and I just really dug into YouTube. I found a few channels that I really liked. I'm a bike guy, so I found Seth's Bike Hacks. Chad Hoover's channel, Kayak Bass Fishing, Robert Fields, and I kind of saw how they were doing things, and I thought, man, if I could have like a weekly upload, I think the YouTube has the potential to to have a following. I feel like our shop has a really cool, unique story to tell. We're all young. We're all passionate about the sport. And I thought that you guys would enjoy it and would tune in if I could just put the content out there. But I didn't have like a film crew. I still don't have any fancy filming gear. So I knew that the content had to be good in order for you guys to watch it. And so I decided to kind of take the approach of, okay, let's do what we do on a normal day-to-day basis, educate people, talk about the kayaks we rig, but just do it in front of thousands of people instead of one person at a time walking through the door, and kind of show people, okay, well, this is what the Headwaters is all about. This is the customer service experience that we expect to give our customers. This is the level of knowledge that we bring to the table, and we'll just film these things, put it on YouTube. And so that's basically what we've been doing. Every single video has been edited from my smartphone. I don't have any GoPros. I don't have anything fancy. Although this year I hope to at least step up on a few videos and get some better stuff going on. But for real, everything's shot and edited from my camera, and you guys seem to enjoy following around of our adventures and what we have going on at the shop. So a little bit about what you guys can expect to see from us from the future. We're trying to sort of narrow down our focus of what we bring to you guys on the channel. And I wrote some notes here, so bear with me. Good morning. Say good morning, Dax. He was bummed. He didn't get to go with us on his adventure, so he's staying close by today. So we're going to continue to do reviews. You guys seem to really enjoy the reviews. I enjoy making them because I love hitting the water, and it's an excuse for me to go out and test paddle all of our kayaks. Because a lot of times I don't make it a point to go out and test paddle a $4.99 sit on top. It's just, why would I go paddle out? I'm going to go paddle my canoe if I'm going out for myself. But these review videos give me a chance to really think critically about the boats that I sell, why I sell them, what place they have in our shop, and who's that boat right for. And so I want to do more of those. I want to do more comparison reviews too. So say we've got, 3 or 4 boats that we find compete a lot against each other. Do reviews on those 3 boats and explain what boat's right for which person or where each boat excels to try to help you guys make an informed buying decision. Trips, I like doing the vlog style videos of my trips. They're my least viewed videos, but to me, it's the most enjoyable to make. And also it paints a clear picture of who I am, what I'm about when I'm not here at the shop, when I'm out doing my thing. And so I enjoy making those, and I'm going to keep making those just for fun. New products, as new things come in that I feel are game changing for the industry. I hate that term, but progressing for the industry, I'm going to bring those to you guys. Whether it be new rack products, new paddles, you name it. It could be a dry bag, but if I think it's cool and I think it's moving the industry forward, I'm going to do kind of showcase videos on new products. How-to rigging videos, I'll probably work with Bam and Matt on that side of things because I don't do a lot of the rigging here at the shop. I know about it, but those guys are kind of the boots on the ground when it comes to digging into your kayaks and drilling holes, so I'm going to be doing a bunch more of that. And we're also going to continue doing our viewers rigs. I really like doing those too because it creates a catalog of all these different boats that we've rigged up and kind of educates you guys on how and what you can do to your boat if you have a stock boat. And then eventually we're also going to be working to have a link in the description to all the products we use. So if you want to do a build like we're doing, instead of messaging me and trying to figure out what all the parts I use, because oftentimes I don't even get back to those messages because it's, the boat's long gone. I don't even know the details. So instead, we're going to have a catalog in the description of things where you can itemize, just go in and buy the light kit, the battery, the, lithium battery, whatever it is that we're using. So you guys can just shop right there, get what you need for your build. Yeah, thanks, man. It is crazy. It is crazy how fast it's growing. Just kind of catch up on the comments here. You guys are just all saying what's up. Appreciate that. Celebrating with us. 10K, man. It's insane. Yeah, so I think that kind of covers what we intend to do. There may be some very, my own discretion involved, but that's kind of what I'm going to try to round out this channel to look like. So you guys kind of know what you can expect when you click that subscribe button. Let's see. Channel updates of what we have going on here in the future. Some of the videos that I have in the queue or that I've worked deals on. I went to Paddle Sports Retailer, both for the shop, but also to kind of promote the YouTube channel. I could be wrong in this, but I've looked around on YouTube at all the other kayak shops out there. I'm not trying to compare myself, but just trying to see, okay, who else is doing this? Who else is kind of has this community kayak shop vibe on the internet. And I think Headwaters could be the biggest one out there. So I want to capitalize on that. I really want to be the people's kayak shop on the internet. When somebody Google searches a product for kayak fishing or kayaking or canoeing, that our videos pop up and we're there and we're the voice educating the public about paddle sports. I feel like we have a lot of experience, a lot of expertise. We don't know it all. We don't claim to know it all, but a good sounding board for ideas. So I reached out to a few companies that I really enjoy partnering with about some different ideas, and I got some really good results. So the first thing we're doing is the van build. I introduced the new shop van. It's actually mine and Dax's van, and it's going to be our camping rig, adventure rig, and we're also going to have a new t-shirt line featuring the van on there. If you guys haven't seen that photo, head over to Instagram at Headwaters Kayak, and you'll see the new t-shirt design we're working on. But Yakima Racks has stepped up huge, and they want to sponsor the van build. They want to sponsor the channel and anything that we do for vehicle racks. We're going to be using Yakima Racks. Now, it's not to say if Boondocks comes out with something awesome or Thule has a great new product that I won't review it, because that's not how I want this channel to be. I don't want it to be all biased one way. But I personally love my Yakima Racks. I have them on my truck. I have them on the shop vehicle. And they offered to build out my van, and they've got some incredible new overland stuff. So I wanted to highlight them. I kind of feel like people are getting into the sport of kayak bass fishing all the time, and you've got your boat decked out, you've got your rods and reels and all your tackle dialed in, and then these guys are sleeping in their trucks. So I want to bring that to the table and talk a little bit about unique ways that you can kind of make your tournament ready rig feel like home on the road. So we're going to be doing that with the van, and we're going to be doing some racks on top. We're going to be doing a swing away bike hitch. We're going to be doing overhead tent, cargo basket, lots of cool stuff on that build. So keep up to date on that. As well as the inside, I'm working with Ramel, the wizard, who you guys can find him on Instagram, Ramel Labrador, but that guy's a rigging wizard, and he has my van completely torn apart right now. I'm so beyond excited. We put in a new stereo head unit with like a flip-up screen. It plugs into my iPhone, so I can have all my iPhone CarPlay stuff right on the screen. Same stuff I have in like my brand new Chevy truck. I have it in my '89 van. He put a subwoofer in. We're putting in LED lighting throughout. We put in a backup deep cycle battery with an inverter, with plugs and USB chargers. And I mean, Ramel's just going crazy on it. Who knows where it'll end up. He's putting in a vent on the top. So the van build's really exciting. That's going to be going well. Yakima's sponsoring the outside, and Ramel is kind of doing the inside for me. Let's see here. I hope that maybe one day you start shipping products. You know, that's a really good point, because I won't ship kayaks, you guys. There's several reasons. Let me touch on that first. One is shipping is incredibly expensive, and every time a boat gets damaged, it means hours more work with the freight claim, shipping out another kayak, trying to get that other kayak back, trying to figure out how to deal with it. It's a huge headache. We're still a small shop. You know, there's only, I guess maybe 15 of us that work here, between here and the boathouse. So that part isn't feasible. But we do have a new website, and we are going to start integrating the products that we talk about that are shippable: paddles, life jackets, all the fishing products, Burley Pro, etc. And that stuff will be available. We'll have a link in the description where you can click on the item, purchase it. And if it's something we don't sell, then we're going to have an Amazon affiliate link where you can go over to Amazon and purchase it and ship it out. So expect that to happen. I'll say the first of the year, but maybe it'll happen sooner, because a lot of you guys all over the country want to support our shop, and we've just been saying, hey, we don't do that. Well, we'd like to start. One, capitalize on it, also serving our customer base that doesn't have a kayak shop and that wants to support us. That just makes sense. We're also going to open up a little chapter of our web store for shirts, hats. My new hat is actually from a friend's kayak shop, but shirts, hats, etc. that will be shipping out as well. Oh, let's see. Oh, Kayak Fishing Deck. Ramel's right there. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the van. I just drove to work cranking Bob Marley this morning. The subwoofer sounds awesome. Couldn't be more stoked. Thanks, Ramel. All right, let's see. What else is going on? So I want to start doing more paddle videos and paddle reviews. We do touch a lot on kayaks, but we don't talk a lot about paddles. I do talk about in most of my videos why you should get a good paddle, but I'm going to do a comprehensive paddle walkthrough. I did this a couple years ago on the Out West with Chris channel. Anybody come over here from Out West with Chris? because that video, I don't know, it's got like 80,000 views. So it's been an informative thing, but a lot of the stuff has changed. A lot of the paddles I have on my wall right now are different than what's in that video. So I'd like to do a comprehensive paddle video on what I sell, why I sell it, and touch on a lot of the different brands. So we're going to be working with Werner, Aquabound, Bendy Branches, Feel Free Paddles on our entry-level stuff. And we're going to be doing a lot of comparison and talking a little bit more in depth on what paddle works for you and why. A lot of you guys are asking about the cheap kayak build, the Tamarack build. You know, honestly, it's just kind of been shoved to the back burner because it's been such a crazy season of life here at the shop. It's been cranking. July was by far our biggest month by 3 times. So we've just been slammed. I've been trying to get the videos out weekly and doing what I can, but the Tamarack build is sort of taking back burner. With that said, I still have it here. I still have a parts box for it, and I will be getting to that video now that Labor Day's hit. The rentals and sort of the tourist side of things will start slowing down. I'll have more time to do these fun videos for you guys. So be on the lookout for that one. I've got Crescent Kayak, which is a newer kayak company. Really enjoy these guys. I found them on Instagram, or they found me on Instagram somehow, but they reached out to me and said, hey, would you mind reviewing a kayak for your channel? We'll ship it out to you. And I was like, oh, sure. So I started looking around, and I really dig how these guys are doing their business. Slow, sustainable growth, and introducing one new model at a time. They're made right here in the USA. They're shooting for lightweight, simplified fishing kayaks. The one that they sent me was the ultralight tackle. It's 10 foot, around 50 pounds roughly, chair seat, big open standing platform. So that'll be the first kayak I review. And then also they're going to send me out the 12 when it becomes available. The light tackle 12. So I have that. That'll be in the next few weeks. I'll get that out on the water. The other thing that's happening this weekend, if you guys don't know, every year we blow off steam at the end of the season, and we're going to close the shop this weekend. Shut the doors, lock them up, and everyone is going to be going to Albion on the Mendocino coast for a weekend of rock fishing, camping, paddling. We're going to go rock gardening out there. We also go fishing. I bring my canoe and take the family up the river. It's just a really cool trip. It is a trip that's free and open to the public. So if you guys are in the Mendocino area, we're going to be at Albion Campground all weekend. It's kind of our employee appreciation, customer appreciation weekend. There's a big potluck on Saturday night. And again, it's 100% free if you want to come out and join us. We do it every year too. It's always the weekend after Labor Day. It's our way of saying, like, thank God we survived another season. Let's go boat and kind of do what we love. And I will be shooting some videos out there. I'm going to check out the new Dagger Stratos and review that. So it's not just kayak fishing. We've done a lot of kayak fishing stuff, but I'm a sea kayaker at heart, so I'm going to be doing some more of that stuff too. Let's see. The other video you guys have been asking about, and I hope to get to, is $1,000 to $2,000 kayaks. We did 500 and under. We did 1,000 and under, and now we need to kind of do that middle of the road because there's a lot of probably our most exciting boats that haven't had a video on them besides maybe a walkthrough or a viewer's rig. But it'd be fun to kind of line up and compare paddle kayaks, getting into the entry-level pedal drives at that $1,000 to $2,000 range, so you guys can kind of compare and contrast. So I think that's something you guys would be into, and then do a pedal drive comparison at some point. Although, I mean, we don't sell every pedal drive on the market, so it's a little tricky. We got to find people that sell these boats and that want to partner with us, and I'm happy to do that. I just need to reach out and find, an old tan dealer. I know the Wilderness Rep. We can get those in, so we'll see how that goes. The other thing is things are gonna start changing big time coming first of the year because we're moving into a new space. I don't know if you guys have seen our space, but it's a pretty small shop. We're about, I think, 1,800 square feet, and the new space is going to be 5,000 square feet. So we'll have a lot more room to work, a lot more ability to bring in new and exciting lines. So that should be fun. The last thing, and if you guys have any questions, you can just type them in the comment section there. I feel like I'm just rambling on. Everyone's just saying congrats. I mean, 10,000 it's a big deal. So on September 23rd, I want to personally invite you guys, subscribers of the channel, to come out and hang with us at Lodi Lake Park. It's our annual Lodi Lake Roundup, but this year we're doing it as sort of a a memorial / benefit for a fallen comrade, kayak fisherman named Chris Laird. He fell asleep the other night and just didn't wake up. And the crazy part is he's like 40 years old, so he's not much older than I am. He's got a girlfriend. He's got a couple of kids, and he leaves quite a hole in our kayak fishing world. So we're going to be doing a get-together. It's a community paddle. We've rented the youth area at Lodi Lake Park, and we're going to be doing a big raffle that day. 100% of the proceeds will go to benefit Chris's family during this time of need and this time of struggle for them. So if you guys are anywhere in the California area or willing to make the drive, that would be a cool way to come out and see our community, see our scene, and really help out a family in need. So we'd love to meet you guys. And if you guys see me out there and about, don't hesitate to say hi. I love hearing that people know us from the channel. They drive all the way to Lodi because of the channel. So just say what's up. Where's the new shop going to be? Good question. Right there. You can't see where I'm pointing, but literally right across my parking lot, there's a vacant field, and it's going to be a brand new building right in that empty field. It's going to be custom built for us with 30-foot tall ceilings, a rigging area. So kind of the idea with the new shop, a big roll-up door, big double door, sales counter in between, and then we're going to have it as a big loop. And as you go through the loop, there's going to be stations, and you'll see these stations in my videos. Like I have the life jacket station behind me. That's my idea. Is when I shoot a video, we're going to do it in the life jacket station, the accessory station, the paddle station, etc. So when somebody comes through the door, it's real easy. We talk boats, paddles, life jackets. How are you going to store the boat once you get it home? How are you going to transport it on your car? And then what sort of accessories do you need to personalize this boat, make it your own, or make your time better on the water? And then from there, we'll have our rigging department. They've got about, I think, 800 square feet where they will do all the rigging on the boats, all the setting up of the boats. And then there'll be the rack department where you can get your vehicle racks installed. You can get your trailer hooked up or whatever. And so it kind of makes this nice flowing U shape. And if somebody comes in the door and they want an education, we'll be able to walk them through each station individually to make sure that they get a good education on the sport, that we're not doing somebody a disservice by not mentioning one thing or the other. I feel like a lot of shops just go boat, paddle, life jacket, get them out the door. To me, that's a complete fail because you're not really educating somebody on the sport. You're kind of setting them up to not use their boat because they don't have a proper way, or they're at least not educated on a proper way to take it home. Or how are they going to store it once they get it to their garage? Or how are they going to fish effectively if they don't have an anchor or rod holders, or whatever the case might be for that particular customer. So we really wanted to design it where almost like a museum tour. You're going to go through, and if you want that education, there's going to be stations for you to get an education all through the store. And then any of our staff obviously is here to help walk people through and make sure they're getting the right products and the right boat and the right setup to suit their style of fishing, their transportation, their storage, and the waters they're going to be on. So, a lot of times when somebody comes into the shop and they want a Native Titan, but they have a 2-door Honda Civic, it's like, okay, well, we're going to talk trailer. We're going to rethink this. So we really try to cater each sale to the customer and the customer's needs. And that new shop will just make that so much easier. So, that'll be exciting. The other thing I'm excited about is upstairs, there's going to be like a mezzanine back stock area, but I'm also going to have a room that'll have good acoustics for shooting YouTube videos and walkthroughs and doing live videos like this. So the phone's not ringing, the door's not dinging. So it'll be kind of our YouTube room. The channel has definitely become a huge backbone, the support system for the shop. It used to just be, website, social media, word of mouth, a lot of people from the Lodi Paddle Club. And it used to be Lodi, Stockton, Sacramento. Like a 50-mile radius around the shop was our customer base. Now, because of the YouTube channel, we have people driving from all over the place that know the shop. They've been educated by the videos. They come in and know what they want to buy, or, they just want to be a part of what we have going on. I can't tell you how many people we've had drive 5 or 6 hours just to come to the shop and get set up. And so the channel has really been a catalyst to a huge upswing in business, upswing in awareness for the shop, and just kind of passionate supporters of the shop. So I appreciate all you guys for doing that. Open a store in Reno. That's a good point. Now, everyone hits me up in the comments saying, open a store and name your city. because there's a lot of areas. I mean, shoot, from Lodi all the way down to Southern California, there's no good kayak shops. And I could open a store in Fresno. I could open a store in Reno. There's a million places I could open a store. But I'll tell you one thing. It's a heck of a lot easier for you to get in your car and drive to Lodi than it is for me to pick up $1 million in inventory and park it somewhere else, or invest and build a new business. So for now, you guys, we'll just come to Lodi and we'll start shipping stuff more so we can serve our customer base. And who knows, maybe a secondary store is in the future, but not in the near future, not in the next few year plans. We are working to get another on-water facility. That's definitely in the works because we feel it's important for people to be able to demo these products and educate themselves on the water. So, you see a video and you say, okay, I think those 3 kayaks would kind of work for what I want to do. The next step would be is to have locations where you can actually go out, test the boats, educate yourself, and have a staff member there to get you on the water, etc. And then from there, you're ready to make your purchase, which means you are going to make your drive down to Lodi, but at least you'll kind of have all your ducks in a row, so to speak. Can I review the Three Waters Big Fish on the Bay? I could, but probably won't anytime soon. If I'm going to go to the bay, I'm going to do boats that are more appropriate for the bay. The Big Fish is really a flat water boat with that tri-hull design. Could it work in the bay? Sure, on a flat bay, but I'm not going to go out with that in mind. Maybe if I did a trip to the bay, it would be cool to take 3 or 4 appropriate boats out there and compare. But yeah, there's probably not. Yeah, he asked the question, how about a proper paddling technique video? That's something I'd also like to start doing a little bit, or at least when I'm doing a review video, maybe touch on some techniques, because a lot of people get in their kayaks, and unfortunately, a lot of people do not take lessons. I saw it this weekend at Lake Alpine. There was hundreds of paddlers out there, and every sup had its paddle backwards. The person was looking at the bow. Every kayak was just kicked back, and people I call it the T-Rex paddle, paddling with these short little arms. And there just needs to be some sort of education, and if it comes in a fun way, in a grassroots way, and not a condescending, judgmental way, maybe it'll help encourage people to take lessons and get out there and actually do some torso rotation, reach for your toes, as opposed to just kind of kicking back. It's not an arm sport, you guys. If you're out there and you're paddling, not an arm sport. It's a core sport. All your paddle's doing is gripping the water, so you can push and rotate yourself past that paddle. But there's a lot to that. And if you guys want to see more instructional stuff, I'd be happy to do that. I spent the first part of my career as a sea kayak guide and instructor. And then the shop and kayak fishing came after that. So happy to touch on anything that you guys want to see. All right, you guys, I think we've been going here for about 30 minutes. Maybe I'll give a couple more minutes. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section there. I appreciate all the congrats and the thumbs up, you guys. It's been an awesome ride. It's been super cool to get to meet a lot of you guys too, whether it be through Instagram or through coming through the shop. It's been a real first for me. A few of these guys this past week wanting to take pictures with me, or just saying that's the guy from YouTube. Just because I have a cell phone and a YouTube channel, I'm a celebrity. But or I'm just a guy that loves kayaking as much as you. That's it. Morning, Bill.
Morning.
How was your weekend?
It's good.
Bill's here. Say hi to Bill.
What's up, guys?
Quietly, always keeping the shop on track and making sure we're going down the right path. He's like my hands and feet over there. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to cut it off then. I appreciate everyone tuning in, celebrating with us, 10K. And yeah, let's see if we can't get to 20,000 before the end of the year. Why not set a crazy lofty goal? See what happens. I appreciate all you guys watching the channel, subscribing to the channel, and again, really appreciate you guys giving me that feedback in the comment section, as well as reaching out through Instagram, Facebook, however you get in touch with us. I love getting those messages, letting us know that what we're doing here is affecting you. So till next time, this is Dan wishing you guys happy paddling. We'll see you on the next one.